Okay. For the case ending in 03763, on August 16th, 2023, Ms. Gooch was observed completely naked out in public along the roadway of Terra Boulevard and Holiday Boulevard. She was wearing only a bra that was raised, exposing her breasts and nothing covering her lower half, and appeared to be under the influence of drugs. She did admit that she took.
So what's the problem? All right, this is Kathy over at Court Vibes Fault, and of course, Law Nerds Unite as well.
Crystal meth prior to, and she spoke. Well, it doesn't matter. The state in this case is recommending, actually, this is a global offer that's going to be 90 days across the board.
That's fine.
And for it's just $200 suspended fine on that.
How much?
$200 suspended fine.
Okay.
The case ending in 03766 took place just a couple of days later. She was again observed high on meth, with parts of her lower part exposed, and walking around a building complex. We are going forward on count $2 suspended fine. And then on case 09794, on September 22nd, 2025, Ms. Gooch was observed, she knowingly and willingly entered the vacant premises at Terra Woods Apartment Complex Drive, Jonesboro, Georgia, and remained inside without any authority or consent from the property owner. She does not live at any unit at the location, and she had been seen in other vacant units prior to this incident. And again, to all of these cases, it's going to be resolved with a 90-day jail sentence, with the exception of the suspended fines.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and those are two.
All right. So if I understand it correctly, it's going to be on case 2024 CR 03763. Count 1 will be a $200 suspended fine. Count 2 is 12 months to serve 90 days. Credit for time served. Balance will be suspended as long as there's no new violations of the laws of the state of Georgia. Count on the case 2024 CR 03760, a $200 suspended fine on count 1. Count 2 will be no pros to run concurrent with the case 2024 CR 03763. And on the case 2025 CR 09794, 12 months to serve 90 days. Credit balance will be suspended as long as there's no new violations of the laws of the state of Georgia. Credit since the date of lockup.
I'd like to add that there is a do not return order on that address, and I can repeat that.
Yes,
address.
please. Just and no return to the location.
Jonesboro, Georgia. That's the Terra Woods Apartment Complex. And I also want to mention that she's already served 42 days, so she should get credit for those 42 days.
All right. So Miss Gooch will have credit since the date of lockup, which at today's date is 42 days. The remaining balance of the 90 days will be served in the Clayton County Jail. After that, the balance of the sentence will be served, will be suspended as long as she has no new violations of the laws of the state of Georgia, and as long as she does not return to the premises as listed. Miss Gooch, things are dangerous out here, ma'am. And if you get drugged up and you put yourself in jeopardy where you're out here naked, anything could happen to you. Anything. Mm-hmm. When you go back to the jail, speak with the chaplains. Tell them that you need help. and see if they have some place where you might get some respite.
Right.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because if you out here just like that, I mean, we have people who get just going about their daily lives, get abducted and killed. You out here with no protection, no clothes, and you're not able to fend for yourself because you're on drugs. Miss Gucci, there is somebody out here in this world who loves you. And I don't know who it is, but they are pulling for you. And I hope that person finds you, and I hope they can help you get over this. But for right now, you got you, and you have got to want to get done with this.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Gooch?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I mean, it hurts my heart to see you out here and know that anything could happen to you. Anything. And I want better for you.
Thank you.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can go back with the sheriff's office.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I just wanted to mention, we do have the interpreter here. If
Hello.
Good morning. Are you Edward?
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm Magistrate Garwood. I'm going to be handling your case today. You're here today on AAPD 25-573.
I don't know what's going on here. I wasn't even going to stream today, but Zach just sent me a whole cornucopia of stupid, and I couldn't help myself. Let's do it.
36. Tell me your full name for the record.
Edward P. Dagnes Jr.
Is it Paul?
Paul. Yes.
Thank you. As I said, I'm Magistrate Garwood. I'll be handling your case today. A couple bits of housekeeping before we get too far into this matter. The camera in this courtroom's in an odd spot, so it looks like I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at a monitor so I can actually see you. We're doing this case by Zoom. If you can't hear me or see me, let me know right away. And last, the courthouse is
It's part of my Thanksgiving season theme. You see what I did there?
closed to the public. The public has the right to hear and see what's happening here in the
Very
courtroom.
festive.
So our cases are being broadcast live on our YouTube channel. When we're done here today, everything will come off of that YouTube channel. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. I am I am deaf in my left ear. And so just if the volume can be, I'm hearing you fine now. Thank you.
Okay. If you need the volume to be raised, that's something that you're welcome to turn around and talk to the jail staff before we begin to make sure it's as loud as it can go. Do you want to quick do that before we proceed?
Yes, thank you. I'll just do that. Thank you. They're not right here. I think we can proceed.
All right. If something happens that you can't hear someone, raise a hand or let us know.
Will do.
All right. So, sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, the court will refer you to the local appointing authority for them to make investigation as to representation. Yes.
The Law Talk with Mike Hallmark movie where Law Talk with Mike discovers he really does need love. He's going to try again.
That's Ms. Bashir today, who you already spoke with. I will sign the referral for you to be referred to their office. You also have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days, a preliminary examination within 21 days, and you have the right to a trial. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Then we will hear from counsel. We will start with the people.
Your Honor, thank you. I charged this matter.
It is clear to me that no heterosexual man is ever allowed within 100 miles of any Hallmark movie production. Because any actual red-blooded man would say no. Just no.
This morning. And
I'm sorry, we need appearances.
I apologize, Your Honor. Katie Wisniewski, for the people. This is what I get for trying to multitask. Shame on me.
No worries. Thank you. Ms. Bashir, your appearance for the record.
Asli Bashir on behalf of Edward Dagnes.
Thank you. And counsel, would you like me to read the complaint in this matter, or do you waive formal reading?
I request reading. I have received the complaint, but it was after my interview, so apologies for that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So the complaint in this matter alleges that on or about November 7th of 2025, sir, that you were in the city of Ann Arbor, Packard Road. Count one alleges that you did, the only count, alleges that you did make an assault upon Felonious Jamal Williams with a dangerous weapon, that being a vehicle, but without intending to commit the crime of murder or to inflict great bodily harm less than the crime of murder. That is a felony with a maximum penalty 4 years in prison and or $2,000. Sir, do you understand the charge and the maximum penalty?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. All right, we will have you stand mute. I'll enter a plea of not guilty for you. I'm going to schedule you for your next court date. That's going to be a probable cause conference. That will be in front of Judge Simpson. That's November 20th at 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter as your case can be called. That is in person at the 14A1 District Court. We will get you a notice to appear. You will receive additional information from the Public Defender's Office. Do you understand?
Yes.
Very good. The next thing we'll need to address in this matter is bond. And there are two parts to bond. Bond conditions. Those are things the court tells you you can and cannot do. If you violate a condition, you are subject to immediate arrest. The other side of bond is whether you can be released today on your own. I will hear from the people first, and then I'll hear from Ms. Bashir on your behalf. Counsel?
Thank you, Judge. I issued the charges in this matter this morning, also filled out the bond form, made what I would consider to be a bit of a nominal monetary request. I don't always do that. I felt a little torn by competing interests here, a seeming lack of criminal history, and an otherwise maybe non-problematic history, balanced with what I felt was a pretty egregious assault. I feel like I've dealt with a lot of FAs with vehicles over my time doing this work, and very, very, very few have I ever seen somebody quite literally run someone over, or just about. He would have been run over if the victim had not jumped on the hood to try to save himself, and yet and still he got injured. And then defendant just completely left the scene. So I'm concerned for, I guess, public safety. That's alarming to me. So I felt like some at least nominal amount of monetary bond seemed appropriate. In addition to that, I just ask for standard conditions in terms of no go-to, no contact with victim. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Bashir?
Thank you, Your Honor. As to bond, I understand the prosecutor's concerns about the allegations here. I would also like to point out the lack of criminal history. Mr. Dagnes, he's a retired accountant. He also has a master's degree in music. He lives in Ann Arbor. Of course, I do not see everything, but I do not really see criminal history for Mr. Dagnes outside of a traffic, an alcohol tax offense from 15 years ago. As far as his ties to community, he's not a flight risk. He also does have.
Oh, good Lord! This accountant gone rogue. This is wild. You know this guy's getting all things considered tote at home. You know it. And then he just snaps.
Some health conditions that he does need to have regular appointments for, and so it would be kind of important for his health to be released. I would request that the court consider a personal recognizance bond in this matter, or a low cash bond, given the lack of criminal history. And I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not certain that I believe I stood mute. But as to the charges, we do stand mute. With the understanding that the court will enter a not guilty plea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this may come as a shock to y'all. I don't think I've tooled on PBS in a while, but I feel the same way about them as the WNBA. Like, whatever. If someone wants to deal with it, fine. But it's not for me. It is not for me. It's just, no, thank you.
And, I would like to note, the allegations are very serious, but I also understand that Mr. Dagny, he is not in any kind of close relationship with the complaining witness here, and he does not know this person. That's correct, Mr. Dagnis, right? Yeah.
That is
So
correct.
yeah, so he doesn't know what they look like and understands that he needs to avoid all contact with them, but they do not run into each other kind of regularly. He doesn't anticipate there being any issues with him following a no contact order and a no go to order with 3 road if that is ordered.
Thank you. Sir, do you have a medical marijuana card?
I do not.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to set the following conditions for you. These are not in the order of importance, just the order listed on the form I'm going to read from. You are not to use, purchase, or possess any alcohol, any illegal drugs, or any marijuana. You're going to have standard supervision with our community corrections department to ensure that you're not using any of those items. That will begin upon your release the next business day. Each time you go for testing, you have to bring photo ID and $12. If you do not have photo ID, you can ask the jail for a copy of your booking photo. Failure to appear may result in a warrant for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you. You are not to leave the state without prior permission of the court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, any gun components, or any dangerous weapons, nor are you to be with anyone who has any of those items. Do you understand?
Yes, and I do not own.
Thank you. You are to have no contact with Renata Holiday or Thelonious Jamal Williams. When I say no contact, no direct or indirect contact with either of those individuals in person or through others. No telephone, email, texting, internet, and or social media. Don't mail anything to them. Don't deliver anything to them. And don't direct anyone else to be in touch with them on your behalf. Don't go to their home, any place of employment, any place of education, or any house of worship for either of them. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
You're not to assault, terrorize, frighten, intimidate, threaten, harass, molest, or stalk anyone. Do you understand?
Absolutely, I understand.
You're not to go to Packard Road. Do you understand?
I do.
Do not violate any criminal law. You're required to appear for all of your court hearings and other places as directed by the court. All of your conditions, they will exist whether you're in custody or out of custody. They remain in full force and effect until changed by the court. And if there's any change to your address, email, or telephone number, you are required to notify the court and the public defender. Do you understand?
I will, and I understand.
Thank you. Sir, do you work?
I am retired.
Okay, what kind of work did you do?
I was an accountant for 24 years at the university.
Okay. So this is the court's concern.
He loves the B-52s.
We have an allegation that there was some kind of accident, some kind of fender bender in a parking lot, and that you allegedly were leaving the scene. And the person whose vehicle you came into contact with tried to get your attention so that you would pull over so you could exchange information and they could take care of the alleged accident that had taken place. And it's alleged that you did not respond, that you made contact with that person with your car. It's further alleged, I believe the person was hanging onto your car as you were driving away for a period of time as well. And that's a sizable concern to the court. The person was injured. This is a stranger. So I guess I'm going to call this an odd circumstance.
I actually like the B-52s, but this guy sounds like the lead singer.
When odd circumstances like this happen, it makes me think everybody's at risk. And that's of concern to the court. And I don't know what size of a fender bender this was. I don't know if you didn't realize that there was a fender bender because of your hearing loss. I don't know that. I don't know if you didn't realize someone was trying to get your attention because of the hearing loss, but certainly as an operator of a motor vehicle, we should be aware if someone's hanging onto our car as we're driving. And it's hard for me to imagine how someone would not be aware of that while they're driving. And so that's of significant concern to the court. So what I am going to do, I'm going to set a low cash bond. It's going to be $1,000. I believe that's appropriate in this circumstance. And that'll be cash or surety. So you're welcome to get in touch with the bail bonds person if that's necessary. And hopefully there won't
When I
be.
put it on a debit card, I have the funds.
Yeah, the jail will allow you to do that.
Okay. Yes.
Now that I've said it, I can't unthink it. Every time I think it's lead singer the B-52s when he talks, it's bad. Oh, I mean, the bond seems really low, but he doesn't have any history. This could be one isolated event, or he could be Breaking Bad. Who knows? We'll find out.
Hopefully there won't be any further issue with you.
I can promise you that.
So that's what I'm going to do. All of the prior conditions I've given you, they remain in full force and effect until changed by the court. And again, we've given you the next available date that we have, November 20th at 9 a.m. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right. And Ms. Bashir, anything further?
No, Your Honor, just Mr. Dagnes, if you have any questions, just contact the Washtenaw County Public Defender Office, okay?
Thank you.
And anything further from the people?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, then, sir, you are all set. You can stand up and go to the door. We'll get your paperwork to you as soon as we can. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Blanchett,
Yes, sir. How are you today?
I'm all right, man. I've been trying to do everything I can for my mama.
Yeah.
Right. And this woman won't leave me alone. She come over to the house and I tell her, I'm like, man, please just leave me alone. I'm not doing nothing. I'm trying to be here for my mom and do everything I can. My dad's gone. I got to take care of that place. I got all kinds of stuff to do right now. My mom told her, just leave him alone, And I don't know. She come over there, I'm working on my dump truck. I took my stuff. I took her phone. I'm like, please just leave me alone,
Jason,
And she knows I'm already in trouble for this.
Jason, that's the problem. They filed on you 2 counts of assault family violence. One's a misdemeanor class A and the other is a state jail felony. Now I take it back, it's a felony in the 3rd degree for assault family violence, impeding breath, and then assault family violence for
I
striking.
wasn't even trying to impede her breath. We was having, she likes that when we have intercourse. I'm like, man, and if she got any other bruises when she come over the gate, because she come over the gate and got into place. We had the gate locked. She come into my house, at the house,
It was a sexy Chucky Chuck, Judge.
It was all the way in Seabrook.
I mean, come on, let
I'm
him
just
go.
telling you, that's what they filed on you for.
Yes, sir.
And so let me read you your rights and set the bond because you've been convicted of family violence before, haven't you?
Yes, sir. I'm facing 10 and 9 years.
Yeah. Well, you have the right to hire an attorney to represent you. You have the right to have the attorney present prior to or during the questioning by peace officers or attorneys that represents the state. The right to remain silent. You're not required to make a statement. Any statement you make can be used in court against you. And
Yes.
the right to stop an interview or questioning at any time, and the right to an examining trial. You understand those rights?
Yes, sir. Do you think they're going to revoke my probation?
I have no idea. You do want a court-appointed attorney, don't you?
Yes, sir. I don't know how I'm going to sell my dump truck and my house to try to pay my mama's stuff off.
Well, I understand.
She's 74 years old. She takes care of my little girl. We don't have nobody else to help. I'm like, man, I don't want no problems, but I don't know.
Well, like I said, you've had a prior conviction for assault family violence. And so in the felony, your bond is set at $75,000, and in the misdemeanor, it's set at $5,000.
Yes, sir. I paid $7,500 last time I got out.
Well, I'm just,
Yes, sir. I know.
I'm gonna be, I'm gonna, she, how close do y'all live to each other?
She lives in Seabrook. She came all the way out here from Seabrook, Texas, and came to my house and jumped the gate, trespassing. And she's done it the last three, not last weekend, but 3 weekends before that too. She's done the same exact thing. And I'm out there trying to work, take care of my truck and all this stuff, take care of my mom. I got the septic to pump, all kind of stuff. We got that big place to take care of. My mom don't have nobody to help her now. And I'm trying to do it. I told her, like, please just leave me alone. You can ask my mom. I even got where I sent her messages to her kids prior this week. I said, please just tell your mom to leave me alone. I don't want no problems. I got enough. I got my mom is 74 years old. I got a child to take care of.
I understand, Jason, but
Yes, sir.
because you had previous convictions and things, I'm supposed to put a protective order against you.
And I should have done that to her. Yes, sir. I know.
Okay, let me explain to you what I'm going to do.
Yes, sir.
I'm supposed to put a protective order against you to keep you from going to where she at.
Yes,
But
sir. I don't
she
even know
is far away. So what I'm going to do is put a protective order against her by making you not go see her. You do not see
Yes,
her.
sir. I don't know where she lives. Can you put it where she can't come to see me?
Well, no, I can't because she didn't get filed on, you did.
So what do I do if she comes to me still?
Well, if she comes to you at your place, call the police and tell them to make her leave. Because I can't tell her not to come there. I'm just telling you that if she comes there and you see her or talk to her, you'll be in violation.
Yes, sir.
You need to, and I'll let the police.
My mom put a restraining order on her? At the house?
Does she come to your mama's property?
She has to come past my mom's house to get to my house.
Okay. Then your mom can have her served with a non-trespass, and if she comes to your place, have her arrested for trespassing.
Yes, sir. Because they told her last night she can't come back there.
Well, if they've told her, then you be sure and have them write that down and make a note of it that she's been warned not to come back. And if she does, then she'll be filed over trespassing.
Yes, sir. I have no way to pay no $7,500.
I'm going to tell you not to contact her or talk to her on the phone, text,
Yes, sir.
email, or anything.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then we'll talk. If you can't get out, we'll talk later about the bond.
Yes, sir. So I can't. I don't got $7,500.
I understand. Well, it's 75 and 5, 80,000 altogether.
Yeah, I need $8,000. I don't have it.
I understand. All right.
I'm gonna I want to talk to my mom, see if I can sell that dump truck in my house to pay her house, so she'll be taken care of.
Call your mom and talk to her. You can do that. The jail staff will let you use the phone.
Yes, sir. So how long do I have to stay in here till
it goes to trial.
Oh, okay.
We'll work on it before then.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Judge Bunchett.
You take care.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
8:56 p.m. and 9:11 p.m. by telephone at the Lake County Jail. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mulkey?
Yes, Your Honor. On behalf of my client, I've conferenced with him regarding today's hearing. He indicated to me that he desires to waive a full and final hearing on this matter and enter a plea of guilty to the violation.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your plea to the violation?
Guilty, Your Honor.
I'll accept your guilty plea and find you guilty. So you were here on September 9th. I put you on probation for 4 years. Gave you an additional 51 days in jail, with the last 30 being the jail treatment program, and then ordered you to go to NeoCap, get dual diagnosis treatment, no contact with the victim, and some other terms, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you went right back to the jail and placed 8 phone calls to the victim, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why?
I don't have any good reasons other than I know the victim wanted to talk. I know that's not a reason I should have, but
I don't, it was bad decision making on my end.
How did that go? Once I found out that you did that and a violation was filed, how'd that go?
Not well.
Okay. So, and of course it was everybody else's fault except yours, right?
Oh, no,
Well,
that's fully my
I mean, you gave you referred to Mr. Mulkey as a ballless dipshit. He's anything but. Why would you refer to your lawyer as a ballless dipshit?
I was upset. I should not have said that.
And then you referred to me as a worthless prick of a fucking judge, hoping that I get hit by a train. Okay, now I don't care. Doesn't matter what you say. I don't care what you say about me. It doesn't affect me one way or another. I'm a little offended that you referred to your lawyer as that because he's a very good lawyer.
He is.
And
I was,
unless you get out of this 16-year-old mindset, you're going to keep coming back here. Maybe that's what you want, because last time you were here, you were telling your other PO that you weren't going to go to NeoCap. You were going to refuse. You just wanted to go to prisons. And that's a great idea. You'd do well in prison, I'm sure. Okay. So what do you want from life?
I actually want to make something decent of myself.
Okay. And how are you going to go about making something decent of yourself?
Oh, this is definitely not the right way.
Okay. You got to understand something. Okay. If I really gave a shit about what you said about me, I would be gone by now because I'd have just sent you to prison for 12 months. I don't care what you say about me. Okay. It doesn't matter to me. It has no effect on me. Okay. So I look at your record, I look at your offense, and I try to figure out what's the best thing, what's the best opportunity for you so that you don't keep coming back here. Okay? So I come up with an idea that you think is a shitty idea. And you make this threat, which is not a threat because it really doesn't matter, that you're not going to go, you're just going to go to prison. Okay, which means one thing to me. Okay, if I went along with you last time, you'd be sitting in Lorraine right now, in a cell with probably somebody you don't want to be sitting in a cell with. Okay, I didn't go along with you. Okay, why didn't I go along with you? You have any idea why I didn't go along with you?
Because you don't want to see me back in here.
Right. Okay. Now, if you continue to screw around, all right, you got to understand something, that if you picked up another felony offense in Lake County, you automatically come back to me. So if you want to be this rat on a wheel, you can do that. Okay. And you'll be sitting here 10 years from now, 20 years from now, or like a guy a couple of months ago when he's 73 years old, sitting here over and over and over. Okay. But that's up to you. Okay. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do right now in order to eventually make something of yourself?
I do want to go to NeoCap.
Okay.
I do want to, I know I have a lot of issues that I need to fix and work on. And I've spent a decent amount of time over the past month and a half talking with different counselors and mental health. They've given me some more insight on NeoCap that I haven't had before. And I really do feel like I could actually benefit from some things there. I do want to continue therapy and anything else I can get into when I get released. I've actually kind of started somewhat looking forward to being able to go to AA meetings to put myself around more good people that, you know, I'm less likely to get involved in bad things with.
Jennifer, how many days is he have? When he was here and I gave him the additional 51, where does that stand?
Just 148 days, Your Honor.
Okay, and what's the lead time at NeoCap?
It would typically be 45 days, but because he was already on the list, they asked just for 2 weeks or until a bed is available.
Did you apologize to him?
I'm really, really sorry. I am. Apology accepted. Thank you. I really should not have said that at all. I was angry, and that's part of my problem while I'm in here as my career. I really, truly am sorry for that.
Well, I care about you as a person as well as a client, and I want you to succeed. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm going to give you an additional 60 days in the Lake County Jail. When a bed is available at NeoCap, you're going to be transported there, and the remainder of the days will be suspended. You're to complete NeoCap and follow all the recommendations. And then the additional terms I gave you back on September 9th for the mental health and drug and alcohol treatment remain. No drugs or alcohol with screens, one doctor, one dentist, one pharmacy, meds as prescribed. Sign releases, no contact with the victim or family members, 4 AA a week, and a sponsor, full employment, pay the cost of supervision fee. So all the terms remain the same, essentially. It's just that you bought some additional days until the spot's available. You understand everything?
I believe so. Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions?
Actually, yes, just when you said 60 days suspended, so do I do those now before NeoCap or the 60 days?
You're gonna go back to the jail and you're gonna stay there until as soon as a bed is available, then you're going to NeoCap.
Okay.
Okay, and then the remainder, whatever's left of those 60 days will be suspended.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Mulkey, anything else?
Not at all, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, get on with it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There you have it. Fantastic clips. Perfect for a Sunday. I think I've got another little one that I'm going to work up for later. Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it. It's always good. It's always good when Judge O'Donnell starts quoting their phone calls back to him. It's not the first time I've seen it. It's always top notch.